Strange, is it? To be this old playing college
Yeah,
football. I mean,
yeah.
you've never done it before, but is it
Yeah,
strange?
in a weird way, it's like all I've really ever known. It's just like playing college football. You know what I mean? I mean, this is years. I mean, 6.5 years now. It's just like I can remember a lot of things from high school, but like for the past majority of my life, all I've known is just this, right? So I think there's nothing different. And Braden Cassidy was 25 last year. I just turned 24, so I wouldn't say I'm like crazy old. But yeah, I mean, realistically, it's just it's all I know is just this. And obviously, we'll figure out what that looks like after the season. It's aspirations to try to play in the NFL. We'll see if we can do that. But yeah, that's just all I know.
Does it help that you got a bunch of old guys on that offensive line?
It does.
I
Everybody.
think you got a 7th year, 2 6th years, and a couple of 5th years.
A couple 5th years. Rashad's a 5th year. Strib's a 4th year. BP 4th year. So I mean, we are all. I think that's what makes it fun. Is that everybody wants to come back for a reason. We all know that we have the potential to be really good. So we just gotta put the work in, come together as one, and we're gonna be really good. But yeah, it is nice kind of looking out and for me not to be 4 or 5 years older than everybody else.
Do you ever hear it from some, especially the
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And it was funny. I make jokes. I was like, yeah, you were in 8th grade when I started my first game. You know what I mean? Like you're in like 7th grade when I did that. So it was just like funny, just like looking. Of course, everyone kind of banters with me being the old guy, old head. But it's okay. That's what you get for coming back. I expect that.
You talked about the weight, you talked about getting quicker. Was there anything else this offseason that you wanted to kind of focus on, whether on the field or off the field?
Yeah, I would say in drop back progression, in drop back game, getting through progressions, 3rd, 4th, 5th options, right? I think it was just kind of a get to the first guy, get to the second guy, kind of stuff break down, let's try to reshuffle the pocket, kind of scramble. But now it's like, hey, let's try to move in the pocket, get to that 3rd and 4th progression, really understand what defenses are trying to do against us. So that's kind of what another aspect of kind of saying, hey, on the mental side of things, let's get further in progressions. So that's when defenses are going to break down because obviously we have that experience to line where we'll be able to sit back there for a little bit longer.
How much is that you kind of knowing when you need to move, when you need to scramble, when you need to move the pocket? How much is that communication with the guys in front of you?
I think it's all feel, right? Your eyes got to be on downfield. We got to be looking at where our receivers are moving, what the defense is doing. So it's just a weird feel thing. So that's why it's really good for spring ball, really good for stuff for in the summer workouts, and then in fall camps where you get that feeling. And it's tough because as a quarterback, we don't get hit before up until the first game, right? So realistically, the first real rep we're going to get is the first game of the season. So trying to emulate stuff like that where the pressure's coming in, there's a blitz, moving in the pocket, stuff like that. As I said now, where it's really good where I can hone in on that now this year and work on that, because last year I was just figuring out, make sure I know what play to run.
Is there a sequence from last year that, especially in terms of what you're talking about, that you either go back and watch or that you think about that you're like, looking back, you can see what you could have done differently?
Yeah, so this winter program, every Tuesday, Thursday, I would go and kind of go over a whole game, and I would write on a sheet that said footwork and read. And I would, on every single play, no matter run play, pass play, everything, where my feet right was the read right. Because realistically, the ball, I believe I could make any throw in the game. So I think that's not really what to worry about. If my feet are set right, and my footwork are set right, and the read is right, then everything else will take care of itself. And yeah, I would say there's probably 4 to 6 plays each game this year where I'm like, not embarrassed, but like, that was bad. Like, just realistically, me watching, right? Because everyone's going to get better. And everything that you do, you want to get better. And that was kind of the main thing I took away was there's 3 or 4 plays where if I just went to the next guy or just hitched up and maybe got 4 or just did this one thing, the outcome would have been a lot better.
Is there a game that was tougher to watch back?
UT was tough. Yeah, the Big 12 championship game was really tough. And UCF, obviously the rain and stuff like that. There's different aspects to that. That was just a game that just didn't go well for everybody. But yeah, I would say the Big 12 championship game was a couple plays here or there that I wish I had back for sure.
How long did those film sessions last?
Oh, yeah. Probably an hour and a half. Yeah. Every play. I mean, you got 80, 90 plays. And I got to make sure each foot steps the right one. So that's what it is. It's a big dance playing quarterback. It's fluid. It's a big dance, making sure you're timing up with everybody.
Is just you in there watching film?
So, yeah, the Tuesdays and Thursdays would be me, and then I would meet with Coach Rattay twice a week, and then I would kind of meet with Coach Glidden or Dub, kind of go over and kind of mess around, just watch tape. So.
Are you still taking classes here?
Yes, I am. Masters in Recreation and Leisurely Management, Leisure Studies. Dr. L, shout out to her. I'm actually getting my master's. Yes, I'm working on my thesis, so we'll be done in almost a year. So yeah, I am actually. A lot of independent studies, independent studies. One class a week. But other than that, yeah, still a student athlete first, absolutely.
Did you have your
Masters
MBA?
Number 2, Masters number 2.
Did you have your MBA from Michigan when you got here?
Michigan, yeah, when I got here. Well, it's an MBA plus it's like an MBA with a what do you call it? Like a focus in supply chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you consider just forgetting the second master and just go for a PhD?
You see, if I would have stayed at one school for 7 years, I probably could have. But I don't think there's anything in my mind where it's like, what would I want to be a doctor in? You know, I don't know if I would really want to. And there's a lot of studying and papers and writing, and that's, it's a lot to be able to do all that.
I'm betting you never, when you first got to college, you never imagined having this many degrees.
No, never at all. And I, if you would have told me my freshman year, because I started 8 games as a freshman, that I would need 7 years to finish college football, I would have told you were crazy. But I just think that, and I tell all these guys all the time that everybody wants to play, and everybody, I don't want a red shirt, I want to play, or the COVID year, or this and that. It's like, you never know, and to use all of them and take all of them, because who knows, in a year I could be working a job in Dallas, I could be in the NFL, who knows, but at least I'm just really glad that I was able, because of some injuries, because of COVID, because of things that happened, that I am so glad I got this year back, because now I get to put it all together. And I'd rather have it on the back end than on the front end when I didn't know anything.
I think when you were a freshman, I think you played against both OSU and OU, if I remember right.
Yes, I did.
Which means you quarterbacked against Kyler Murray and Taylor Cornelius.
Absolutely. Corn Dog and Kyler Murray, yeah. And when all the freshmen here now are in 7th grade, yeah. So it's been a while.
So you think this is like your final year?
Absolutely, yeah. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, and realistically, I don't even. I told with my fiance and my family, it's like if anything happens, we'll probably be done. I don't know. 8's pretty insane. We'll just probably be done and call it quits.
So I think like last August we were like, this is gonna be the last ride. This is the last year.
Yeah.
And then in December you're like, all right, actually I'm.
Always in the back of my mind, I was like, I knew we could kind of apply for another year. Always, I was kind of like, kind of see how it goes. And then kind of as how the season panned out, and everyone was like, "Hey, let's run this thing back. Let's see if we can do it." I was like, "Yeah, all right, let's go. I'm down, absolutely."
Did you see the comments of people saying like he's coming? He even has eligibility left?
Yeah, it's insane. Oh, and even my friends, so like they're like, "Wait, so how do you have 7 years?" And I like, okay, redshirt year, medical redshirt year, COVID year, 4 years of eligibility. That's 7. So even my friends and family, the aunts and uncles, are like, "How are you able to play for 7 years?" So yeah, I mean, and I think I'm a joking guy. Like I understand. Like I feel like if you're not giving me some crap about being in college for 7 years, and like you're not, you know what I mean? Like I deserve it. You know what I mean? But it's like also fun. I think as long if we're all joking about it, I think it's healthy.
So what do you want to accomplish?
With
7 years under your belt.
Yeah, I just think what I can bring is just a lot of experience. I can bring being able to do a lot of different things offensively, being able to bring everybody together. And obviously we're coming back to do one thing, and that's to win a Big 12 championship and to make the college football playoff. So I think that's the goal that everybody has, to take what we learned last year and use everything that we've done to be able to launch us forward in next year.
How long did it take you to pronounce Maya Liuwaki?
Maya Liuwaka?
Ooh, it's different than the pronunciation guide then.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah. I remember, or Maya Liuwaki actually.
Okay, now it's all back on.
Yeah.
So it's a work in progress.
I would say, actually, no. I'll walk with him out. I'm like, all right, I would say like Milwaukee. So we worked on it. Still in progress. Yeah. But no, pretty good. Maya or Schmitty is what we call him. But no, he's doing really good. Obviously, he's a bigger guy. He's gonna do really good. He's gonna develop well, but obviously just young. So.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.